coming to a stop next to an expensive and unnecessary erection. It's quite a new one, that. Still, nothing about a thermite wouldn't sort out, sure. Oh, he's lovely. What a big, fluffy bear. I don't know what he is. Oh, I do. Think, Joe. Think. What is he? It's not... Is it a Leonberger, I think? I think that's called a Leonberger. Very cute, whatever he is. How you doing, mate? Cheers, bud. The last thing you want to do is drop your zesty beverage. Gandalf? I do need fuel. Let's go and get some. Out of use. All out of use. These ones in use? Yeah, this one will do. Full tank of gas, which means it's probably not going to run very well because it just doesn't on a full tank. Always found that it runs best when it's that little bit sort of below half a tank sort of thing. I've never worked that out, quite why it does that. But yeah, on a full tank she can be a bit spluttery. Half a tank's about the sweet spot, and obviously when she starts getting low she starts getting a bit spluttery as well. So I guess the only solution is to do some mileage and burn some petrol. False neutral. That is the one thing you gotta be a bit careful for on these Enfields. Every single one I've ridden has done it. That little false neutral. But given it's essentially a tractor gearbox, it's pretty good. I mean, to be fair, I think my Suzuki's gearbox was clunkier than this. When it's actually rolling and moving, it's got a nice, pretty good action to it. It's a lovely light clutch. I love it to bits. I couldn't part with it. I just... yeah. I couldn't. Might not be the fastest bike in the world. Definitely not the most refined. But at the end of the day, the grin it manages to put on your face. That is not a properly secured load in front of me. Those lots are rolling about really badly. Well, I'm going to drop back because final destination. Screw that shizzle. Fucking hell, yeah, they literally are. They're going to fall off. That's really stupid. Almost as stupid as parking there. Right, because I do not want to be final destination, let's go up here. This is a funny little road. Bloody scary coming down it in the wet sometimes. But it leads to quite a nice road, so it's like... it's worth it. Plus I was getting the spooks following that fucking truck, so... yeah. Hey, someone else with the same idea. Forget what this road it's called. It's like Chalk Hill or something like that, I think. Blind crest. Up and over. Gotta be careful on this blind. Well, you shouldn't have to be, but common sense doesn't fucking prevail. And during the relaxation of lockdown last summer, people decided that it was a great idea to park directly and double park, so one next to the other, next to each other after that blind crest, and the amount of bikes I nearly saw ping into them. But literally, as soon as people were allowed out the house, if it was mildly outdoorsy and a bit sunny, everyone was out. And it didn't matter where you went, how deep into the countryside, it was virtually impassable. Oh, mate. I feel sorry for these poor guys. I mean, I'm not sure if the camera will show exactly how steep that hill is. It's steep. It is really steep. I have tried to cycle up here before, and I'm quite a keen cyclist. I do it a lot. Like to think I'm reasonably fit. Nah, never got to the top of that hill. I've always ended up getting off and pushing it. So yeah, credit to those guys for they were near the top. I'm sure they're going to get there just through perseverance alone. One thing I have noticed with cycling is it helps if you're not by yourself. I've always attempted that by myself, but if you've got like someone else with you, it's almost like doing the whole Billy Big Balls thing. It's like, look at me, I can get to the top here. I mean, never mind you've taken about 7 years off your life by the time you get to the top.